Moke and Friends. Today it is Moke and Naomi G. How you doing, Naomi?
I'm good. How are you, Moke? Thanks
I
for
am
having me.
great. I am doing fucking beautiful. I am. You look good yourself. You,
So,
you, how how's the what? So what?
give me a second. We're having some technical difficulty. Let me
All
fix it
right,
over here. So, hold on.
do your thing. I will talk to the people. Just tell me when you're back. But hi, people. I'm back. I feel like I was gone for a long time, but I wasn't. But Moke by Moke West, that happened. I'm pretty excited about that. If you're just tuning in, we're having some technical difficulties. I'm with Naomi, and she's figuring it out. She is
So,
figuring it. It. What? So what?
give me a second. We're having some technical difficulty.
Oh
Let me
wow.
fix it over here. So, hold on.
Am I lagging like that? I ain't lagging like that.
Hold on.
I will talk to the people. Just tell me when you're back. But hi, people. I'm back. I feel like I was gone for a long time, but I wasn't. Yeah, I wish I had a technical difficulty thing. I was like, excited about that. If you're just tuning in, we're having some technical difficulties. I'm with Naomi, and she's figuring it out. She is figuring it out. Are you good or what's up?
Give me a second. We're having some technical difficulty.
Oh wow! I was like, I hope I ain't tripping. Am I lagging like that?
Yeah, you're lagging bad on this side. So,
Wait, but how? I wish I had a tech.
okay, let's try this again. Okay, say something.
Was good.
Okay, much better.
Yo, that is West Texas internet. That is not Austin internet.
Yeah, Midland, Odessa. So, anyways, how's everyone doing? Thanks for joining. Let's get to it.
That's shit I'm supposed to say, nigga. How everybody doing? Thanks for joining. Let's get to it. Nah, but tell people a little bit about yourself. Like, not don't go deep. Just give like a little basis.
So, my name is Naomi Garcia. I currently live in Midland, Texas. Originally from Midkiff, Texas, but I decided,
Midkiff,
yes.
dude. How small is that?
The last time I checked, it was population of 300 right now.
Jesus Christ.
Hmm.
All right, my bad.
You're good.
You froze.
I lived there till about, I was like third grade. I lived in Fort Worth for a little bit, Odessa, back and forth, and then been here since.
Okay.
You know,
There,
single mom, kids, and in the music industry, business. I do all the business end of music, so marketing, promotion,
now,
and a lot.
before we get into that, let's life before music. Like, what led up to your decision or your career path?
So I never ever imagined I'd be sitting here talking to you about music. Um,
Why?
I just never. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a singer. I write poetry. I'm a writer, but I never saw
Mhm.
myself. I was in high school, used to gangbang a little, hung out with the wrong crowd. Um,
What
just
what set what set were you?
oh man, I used to kick it. I'm kind of old though, okay, so but I kicked it with KGL in the South Side, Odessa.
Okay, well, what
So
does that stand for?
we were crazy girls living. So
Okay,
um,
shout out to that.
crazy, crazy times. I don't know how I survived a lot of that, but here I am.
What you
Um,
did?
yeah, a
All
couple
right,
drive by, a couple
so
held up.
so I don't want to get that deep.
Yeah, it got pretty bad.
So, but what led you to where we're at now? I should say to what you're doing and.
So my son, Davian, who is a senior this year, he's 17 now. But when he was 10, 2012, I had picked him up from school one day and I had my twins and my daughter in the car and I was listening to Is There Heaven for a Gangster by SPM.
Mm,
And he gets in the car and he's telling me a story about his teacher that had a miscarriage. And he was like, Mom, does your phone record? And I was like, yeah, why? He was like, start that song over and record. I was like, okay. So I did, and I actually have it on SoundCloud somewhere. I'll have to share that someday.
Yeah.
But he did a freestyle at 10 years old to the whole song. And he'd slip up, but he'd jump right back on it. So I didn't even know
what was he talking about? Like his teacher?
Yeah, he told the whole story about the teacher losing the baby, how she was a math teacher, showed him how to do multiplication, all kinds. It was cute. It's a cute little
yeah.
So he started showing an interest in music. He signed up he wanted to play the violin. A single mom, it was hard for me. I was mom and dad, so I didn't really have the money to do that. But somehow God made a way and things fell in his lap. He ended up with a brand new, very, very nice violin that someone donated. And he's still in orchestra now, 6-7 years later. Well, a few weeks after that freestyle, a friend of mine, Punchy Punch from Colorado, hit me up. His song was going to be played on Latino Flavor out of Houston. It was a brand new internet radio station. And he told me to go vote. I did, started following him. Carlos Trevino shout out to Carlos. He was the main guy of Latino Flavor. And he had posted, he wanted songs for a 420 segment. So I thought, hey, Latino music, 420. So I started posting a lot of links to the songs on there.
Yeah.
Everybody else was posting songs, but they were posting like Dr. Dre, other songs, the Loonies. No, it wasn't Latino at all.
Right.
So he noticed that, and he hit me up, and he was like, I want you to join my team. I joined his team. We were like, I guess a platform for underground Latino artists. And that's where I started. And I was responsible for getting the music for the shows, promoting, marketing. I'd go to shows. I'd, pass out flyers, tell them what we were about.
And he's paying you for this?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'd get paid for advertising.
Go you. That's dope. That's dope. So are you like an A&R or more so like a journalist?
A little of everything.
So you bring him artists and stuff?
I did at the time. I'm not with them no more.
Oh, okay.
At the time I did. That was 2012 up until 2000 and maybe 13, 14. I was with them.
Okay.
In between there, I started managing a few artists. Crazy J, rest in peace, Crazy J. I managed Storm Alvarado from UF Squad.
Did you have what's good? Gypsy or Egypt?
Egypt Dixon.
She was dope. Where is she?
Yeah, she's dope as hell.
Where is she?
She's actually in Denton right now in the Dallas area.
Is she like making anything? You still fuck with her?
She does a few little shows here and there right now. She's just doing the mom thing. COVID hit, just kind of chilled out.
Yeah.
And she's doing the mom thing.
So, okay, let's talk about that COVID hit. So now that COVID hit, how does that affect you on what you're doing?
It really didn't, to be honest with you. I was gone from the game for a while. I've barely been back. September? I barely started coming back.
So you're new.
Again, I disappeared for a little bit.
You did. Where were you?
So my dad passed away.
I'm sorry.
About 5 years. It's been 5 years now. Thank you. And like a huge part of me died with him. Like I was lost.
Yeah.
I was lost. I got back with an ex and I stopped doing everything. I didn't have the heart for it anymore. And then I got with this guy. He was super possessive, but I didn't notice it at first. And I just, at the time I had a cleaning business going. I was doing t-shirts. I was doing all the music stuff, and I dropped everything. And it was just mom and wife for a while. We weren't legally married, but and I was just gone. And then one day I woke up and I didn't recognize who I was.
Yeah.
I wrote a poem about that too. I'll have to share that with you.
Yeah.
So we ended up breaking up, and I didn't jump right into it because I had to fix my personal life, make sure my kids were good and everything. And then I was like, you know what? I miss this. So I kind of jumped in just a little bit. I got back with Soul Central magazine because a little bit after Latino Flavor, Mark Rowe hit me up from Soul Central, asked me to join his team 2012 up until I barely left a year and a half ago. And I didn't leave on bad terms or nothing. They were still good people. We still talked, but I renewed my contract. Then in October, Randall from Crown Republic hit me up and I joined the team, and now I'm director of marketing and promotions for them. I have my own department for this company. I'm building it from scratch. I have a team of girls under me, and we got a lot of stuff coming.
So you're just gonna be like a girl powerhouse.
I guess you could say that, but we're not gonna just have girls on
the
team.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
So what's the team?
So I have some girls that just, we will be able to help other artists. So because a lot of artists don't know the business side of the industry. They just think, I'm gonna go record, throw this music out, share, there we go, bam. There's a whole lot more to it. Whole lot more. Yeah. That's where people like me and my team come in. We help kind of direct, kind of consult. If people need help managing their pages, we can do that. We can content writers. We have access to shows. We have a radio station coming out. It launches in April. So we could either do your interviews. We could advertise your music. We could play your songs on our shows. There's a lot of different things that we can do to help.
So when you, I guess present, you said you have like venues and stuff. Would that mean if they want to throw a show, or if there's shows coming up, you're going to help place in there?
We want to throw shows and have artists come. That's what
okay. And if the artist, and I'm only asking these questions because I know maybe some artists are watching, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just asking questions that people may not ask. But if artists use your service, is there, they pay your percentage, or?
Well, yeah, we have rates. We have.
You have rates.
Yeah, we have prices. You got to have a budget.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying, like, what if you like help? Like, say you have a price of X amount of dollars, and say you help this artist with something, and then they get like $3 million. Are you just gonna be cool with the X that you have, or are you gonna be like, hey? Well, I'm just asking, huh?
That just depends on what services are offered. If it's just promoting, we're just gonna promote. If we're gonna work with one of our producers or one of our artists, well, then we're gonna go all the way legal. We're gonna have contracts. We're gonna have split sheets. That's just how the business goes. If it was the other way around, you would want the same thing. So
of course, shit. If it was the other way around, the motherfucker got like $3 million. I was like, hey, nigga, like, we need to talk. I know I charge you $30, but cut your boy in.
And that's why it's good to do things like BMI or ASCAP, and to be sure.
Of course, yes.
Do your split sheets, do contracts, and be sure everybody's on board.
Of course.
Board for stuff like that too. You can't just go out there and not have backup like that.
I'm just I'm just asking questions. But real quick, I don't want to put you on the spot, but you said poetry. It was my Donald Trump thing. But you said poetry. So you said after your marriage you started writing poetry, right?
Actually, no. I started writing poetry in high school.
Well, like what type? You got something?
I was a nerd in school, super nerd.
Yeah.
But I was bad. I was a badass. So I was in ISS a lot in detention. And so in detention, I started writing in high school. And that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I've been writing, God, like 20 plus years.
Have you ever, you know what's crazy? Sorry, but just randomly, like in 2024, I will have been out of school for 20 years. Like, I feel like I've been out of school for like 3 years. I'm like, fuck. I'm putting Ben Gay on every day now.
Yeah,
Oh man. But
you're younger than me, Moke. You're like way younger than me. So
I know, you know what I'm saying? This body has touched a lot of nah, let me stop. But
but
okay.
yeah. So
So have you ever like did live poetry?
I did a long time ago, Odessa, someplace here in Odessa, somebody would do like some poetry little events.
Yeah.
And I've read a few. I have one published. And I kind of have a little collection that I've been trying to get together because I want to publish them this year, hopefully. God
Really?
willing.
So do you have a like maybe like a poetry section in like the your company?
You know, that's a possibility. We have talked about it.
Mm,
Um, we do have a little project that me and Rand talked about, and
yeah.
uh, I don't want to talk too much about it, but yeah,
It's
we have
all
some
good.
concerning my poetry.
So
So
let me put you in the spot. You can always say no. You know what I'm saying? But do
I
you have something you can read?
have
You
a
know what I
lot of
mean?
things I can read. What do you want to hear about?
Um, let's see. I'm in a good vibey mood,
All right,
but I
I
do
got one for you.
not mind having that destroyed.
No, hold on. I got one for you. Okay. So it's called Sweet Pursuit. Wanting to touch you so bad. Hold on. Wanting to touch you so bad. This world is making me go mad. I need a quick escape. My mind I want to elevate. So I take you in hand and break you as I listen to some band. I tuck you nicely into your white paper suit and roll you as I think of your pursuit. As I listen to the music well, I light you up and deeply inhale. Problems slowly fading away from me, my mind lost in a new stage of reality. Now pondering on the many aspects of the world, thoughts I never imagined my head could hold.
That's pretty deep. Like what was going through your mind?
I was high. No,
So was it like you just made up a story or you just put words together or it was
no. So I just felt like writing about, well, this was written a long time ago.
yeah,
Back then, we live in Texas. It was hard
right.
to find weed, man. It was
Mm,
hard.
I know.
So,
Especially that Midland.
sometimes you just sit there and you're going through stresses in the world and you just want to smoke and listen to
Mm-hmm.
music, escape and but you got to go through that pursuit to get it. And
Yeah.
so, yeah.
We man be like, yo, I'm right down the street. The nigga still be in fucking Monahans.
Yeah.
But let me I'm a crier. Give me something sad.
Mm.
And then
All right.
before you go, give me something sad, and then after that, give me something that is near and dear to you, and then I'll stop harassing you about poetry.
Okay. So this one's, well, well, got a lot. Okay. So this one I want to put in my book. Okay. So it just says, I want to tell my story, but I don't know where to begin. A life full of love, hateness, sadness, and so much sin. Asking God when will it finally be my turn to rise above the ashes the world keeps trying to burn? Wasted time on so many that were dishonest and fake, wondering where this will lead, what is to become of my fate. Trying to stay humble and someday look back at the wings I've earned, putting all the pieces together for yet another great lesson learned. So many people judge me for the life that I've lived, but no one has stopped or even given or even a hand to give. Oh, no one has ever stopped to listen or even a hand to give. Been both mommy and daddy for way too long. Too many experience to list for just one song. So there's that.
Why you say that? Like,
oh, there's that.
that would gave me like like happiness and sadness towards the end.
Yeah.
What was that?
That one I was thinking about my book because I want to tell my story. I've been through a lot in life.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are going to be judgmental and I don't know. It's just what I was feeling at the time.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me to express myself verbally. This is how I express myself. So
I like this.
I'm looking for a certain one. Oh, this one's my favorite. So this is about relationships today. This is just how I feel, how the world is, and it's sad. I'm real old school, you know, just and it's sad that I don't understand dating today. I really don't. So, he wants her, she wants another, who also longs for someone else. A constant circle we follow, no matter how bad it feels. Continuously searching for that one significant lover. This world is so different, nothing like it was for our father and mother. Trapped and content with the deceptions and lies. Short-term commitments with lifetime responsibilities have become our new ties. Rushing and demanding for things to be constantly right. Not considering the other, then insisting on an endless fight. Sometimes we fall, move on, heal, and can now clearly see the stars. Becoming new, this time patient, self-loved, with respect for the old emotional scars. So,
that's interesting.
Yeah, that's life.
But I mean, is it like though?
Kind of.
It kind of is. Yeah, it kind of is.
Deceptions and lies, and then we get short-term commitments, end up having babies, and that, you know, the short-term commitments with lifetime responsibilities are our new ties. We're tied together lifetime with short-term commitments. So yeah, that's life.
Yikes. But yeah, I'm kind of stuck. I mean, it is like I guess when it's just put like that, because to me life is almost like just metaphors and shit and weird colors and sounds. Let me let's take it here. Let's talk religion.
Before we move on,
okay.
I'm also a writer.
What looks like?
So I wrote a book for an author out of Atlanta. I'm waiting for it to be published, but I already did my part. This man, he's had one book published already. He goes by the name of Lovejoy, the writer. And me and Philly, well, I don't know if you know who Philly is, Joe Philly. He introduced me to him, and he just needed someone to write his books for him because he needed someone to polish him up. So I revised and edited his whole book for him. He's got it back, and we're just waiting for him to finish the publication. So I do that.
So you're like really good at writing then.
Yeah.
Why haven't I known this?
Huh?
Why haven't why haven't I known this?
I don't know. I don't really put it out there like that. Not yet. I haven't. I was kind of waiting for him to publish the book. He hasn't published it yet, but yeah.
How many, is it a lot? Like a lot of pages?
I think it's a discussion book. What I wrote was probably 38 pages.
Damn.
Really good book. It's called God is Real. I can't wait till he publishes it.
Yeah. Oh, so it's a religious book.
In a sense.
Yeah.
It talks about how God worked in this man's life through
Yeah.
prison, through things, through drugs, and he's a Muslim now, but it doesn't talk about being Muslim. It just talks about God in general. So yeah. So I write for International Music Magazine as well. So I'm a blogger for them.
See, I actually had that there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep up with your ass because you know what I'm saying. Let's take it here.
My bad.
Let's take it here. Nah. This your world, baby girl. I'm just living in it. I am just living in it. You know what I'm saying? So all right, let's take. We'll jump back to religion because I kind of want to talk about that. But let's talk about the International Music Magazine.
So International Music Magazine. We are. It says international, but we're worldwide. I blog for them. I'm a writer. It's kind of tied in with Crown. We're all a big team.
But what do you like? What do you write?
I do reviews right now. I've been doing just reviews for new music coming out from Crown.
Oh, like is Crown like a record label or is just like a promotion company and people are sending music to it?
So there's Crown Music, which is Rand Black. And he has a distribution deal with Empire. So that's him, his music label. Okay. And then it's Crown Republic Entertainment underneath Crown Music.
Oh, shit.
And that's where we all fit in. We have artists, we have producers, we have comedians. So
what?
And then we have me and my team.
Y'all got producers and y'all ain't got none of my beats?
I'm telling you, Moke. I just started with them, so.
No, I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit. Okay, so now, is there any artist? I mean, I don't know if you can really say, but is there any artists that you really gravitate to that you favor? And are the artists in the States or where are they at?
Like favor in which way?
Like the one that you will listen to a lot and have on repeat.
Oh man, it just depends because I listen to everything, and it just depends on what mood I'm in. Like these past few days, there's an artist. Oh, I honestly don't even know where he's from, but I'm real big into oldies, and he's remade a whole bunch of oldies, and so I've been in that mood these past 2 days. I'll jump from like that to Frank Sinatra. I'll listen to some classical music, country music.
No, I meant like your artist though. Like is there any that I mean?
Rand Black. His music's real. He's got a lot of R&B, and I'm just feeling that right now for some reason. I guess what I'm going through in life, that's my go-to right now. So
okay. And so now that when you write reviews for them, is it I mean, like just a real question, like is it biased or is it just honest? Like if you ain't fucking with it, you put like I'm not fucking with it, but maybe not in those words.
He knows if it's not good, I won't mess with it. And I hate.
And you just won't write about it?
I won't. I'll kindly say no, because I mean that's my name behind it too. You know?
Right.
So, and I'm real big on. Numbers matter, yes, but at the same time, so does the quality. It's got to sound good. It's got to sound good. Everything, so, all aspects for me, it's got to sound good. So.
When you're listening, what do you listen? I know you just said all aspects, but are you like listening to like the beat, the mixing, the cadence or whatever?
I listen to it all, and I'll listen to it several times. But it's got to make me feel good. It's got to catch me, and then I'll listen to the levels, and it's just.
Are you a tough critic?
Yeah.
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 Now, would you ever render your services for people in West Texas?
Of course. I've
Yeah.
actually, yeah, I wouldn't mind. That's what I'm here for. You know, I'm here for
Right.
everybody, not just
So
for
okay, okay.
Vegas.
I was just trying to make it clear because I thought that you could only do what's
No,
under your umbrella, but you can do whatever you like.
yeah, that. So
Okay.
what we're building. So I got added to the team. I'm
Mm,
director of marketing and promotions. I have my own department. That is all me. I'm under the label, so we're a team regardless. But we are able to render our service to other artists. So
right.
another artist can hit me up and be like, I need help with my page. I need help getting views up, or I don't know what I'm doing, you know,
Yeah.
and based on their needs, that's when we talk about the pricing, because some projects might take longer than others. Some might be post something for me real quick. It
Yeah.
just depends. So
What's the biggest project you've done, and how long did it take?
the biggest what?
Project have you done, and how long did it take?
Oh man, I've done several because I've even put shows together in the past or recently.
Both. Just in general.
So in the past, the biggest project that I had to put together was Crazy J's birthday party.
Mm,
Here in Midland at Cabana, we had um, Logi, Carolyn Rodriguez come out, Gabby from New Mexico and Las Cruces. I had several UF squad come, and a lot of several local people performed as
yeah.
well. So, but I had to put all that together, tickets, everything from scratch. Make sure the show went together. So that one was probably my biggest.
Yeah.
Here recently, putting my whole department together because I'm doing that. So,
Right. Right.
and
But
since
that
it's
that
new,
that should be fun though, because now you're just picking what you love and you're just doing it your way, because you're pretty much your own boss. That see that
exactly.
I man, I think about that shit all the time. But for some reason, when I think about it, I just think about Vegas. Like for some reason, I think like like working for myself is just like being in Vegas every day. It's weird. That's
Yes.
probably not a good thing.
And
But
that's funny because that's where we're actually really located. The main office is
really,
in Vegas. Uh-huh. We're
okay, dang.
our studio is in San Diego. We have Kentucky, we have Tennessee, and Texas.
Do you go out to any of them?
I will be going to Vegas in a few weeks and to San Diego. So
Yeah,
I
I was gonna
already
say
booked
do the
that.
San Diego. I wouldn't really fuck with the Kentucky, but you know what I'm
I've
saying?
never been there. I want to go. I want to go everywhere.
Yeah, would you go to Mississippi?
Probably just to check it out, just so I can say like I've been there.
I'll drive through that motherfucker, man. I ain't chilling out there unless
Okay,
it's
yeah.
crit.
I don't think
But
I'd take my daughter out there. That's for sure.
nah, I don't think I'll take my kids anywhere. Nah, but my kids been bad lately, but they just been acting a fool. But now, okay, now I want to take it back to the religion.
All
And we
right.
we we can we can hop around, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to take it here now. Before, I don't know how I should do this. I had this all drawn out in my head, and then I smoked a little bit, and I don't remember shit. But so
Um,
every like what I've been trying to do every show, you know what I'm saying? Like if I know the person and know something about them, I've been my whole thing for 2021 is accountability, holding people accountable, and giving people's flowers while they are alive.
amen.
And I say that to say this that um I'm never too proud of anything because I feel like I'm transparent. I talk about my issues, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. But I remember there was a tough time in my life, and I was And I know for people who don't know me, like I sound like I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
I was going through some things, and I was suicidal at the time. And just quick thing, you know what I'm saying? But my daughter passed away on 420. And so I wasn't, this is just me just talking, but I was thinking about not doing a show on 420, but now I might do a show on 420 and just like talk about her and play little cute clips and shit. I don't know. Still thinking. I might change my mind. But so now I'm stressed out from that. And so I'm suicidal. Never really tried to, you know what I'm saying, but the thought was there, go to the hospital. And this story is kind of fuzzy to me because I didn't really know you before that.
mm-mm.
And I don't know how did I even get in contact with you. Like because the short part of the story is I had to go to a psychiatric hospital, and you came and visited me, and this was like our first time ever like really just even meeting face to face and all that. What the I don't remember. Like how did that even
So
happen?
I'm glad you asked. We
Mhm.
were networking because you were doing the podcast. I think at the time I was doing the show with Half Breed, the
Okay.
Infinity Radio season 2. I was the co-host,
Okay.
and
Oh,
you had
you were
reached out
on
to me.
Half Breed shit.
Not what?
You were with Half Breed on this show.
Yeah, on the second season, I was his co-host.
That's
I was a
dope.
lot chubbier, but yeah. um, yeah, the girl at the beginning, the clip where it says Infinity Radio, that's me.
Oh wow. Learn something
And
new
then
every
he
day.
was on season 2. Huh?
I say learn
I
something new every day.
Oh, right. You've learned a lot from me today.
Yeah.
But I guess we had mutual friends, and we were talking about my sister one day because you ended up knowing my sister Madi and
Oh
something like that.
yeah.
You were going through something. You had posted something about feeling real down and being suicidal, and I love people, and it hurts me for people to go through that. And I reached out to you, and I think we started talking, and I was like, I got onto you, and I was like, don't do that, and I'm the
Not
one
now
that
that
talked you into going to the hospital. You even called
uh
me from the hospital.
yes,
You
yes, okay.
face or I don't remember if it was Snap or what. And you stayed in
Yeah.
contact with me the whole time, and then that's when they took you to the other place, and that's
Yeah.
when I was to visit you, and that was the first time we met face to face.
That
But
shit is crazy. Now that I think about it, like it's always like when I used to post that dark type of shit. I'm like, man, that shit was so embarrassing that I posted that, but I'm happy I did because I probably would have fucking off myself if I did if I wouldn't have posted that shit. But I joke about it now because it's not funny, but I just have a dark humor, so it's funny now. Like it's I can laugh at it now. But yeah, that shit. I remember when you had came and visited me and we chill and we talked and like man, people really be saving my life.
you
Damn, yo,
both.
thank you. Thank you because like I said the other day, I feel like everybody who is in my life for a reason. You know what I mean? And I like especially in my 30s now. You know what I mean? Because now like I'm dealing with life and shit. You know, so I I I appreciate you and I love to come up, but let's. I just wanted to give you your flowers on that.
Thank
I
you.
didn't really want to try to make that about
And
me. It's
I'm
more
glad
so
you're
about
still
you,
here.
but
I'm so
yeah,
glad you're still
man. Thankful. But so are you real religious?
here. I grew up in the Catholic Church.
Hmm.
My grandma was even one of those, what are they called? Carmelita. I don't know what they're called. She was like not a nun, but part of the church, like the sisterhood of the Catholic
Oh,
Church. My mom used to give CCD classes, the catechism classes at Catholic churches, and I would
yeah.
help her. And, um, but as I started growing into my own person, I didn't feel comfortable going to church. And I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not. This is just my experience. I'm not knocking any
Right.
religion or
Nah.
anything. I got mad
No, we
respect for
just talking.
everyone, and God is God regardless. But I didn't feel comfortable at the Catholic Church no more. And I started questioning, like, why do I got to pray to all these people to talk to God? Why can't I just talk to God? Why do I got to talk to Mary? Why do I got to talk to Saint so-and-so and Saint so-and-so? Like,
Yeah.
what? Like, we're not supposed to have idols. That's having an idol. So I stopped going to church. Started gangbanging real bad. Started doing drugs real bad. When I got pregnant with my son, I just started questioning a lot of stuff. I ended up going to a Christian church. I would go to OCFC for a while. I felt better there. Still didn't feel quite at home.
Right.
Then sometime later, I met my friend Cesar Silva, really good friend of mine. And that's a funny story how we met. I had to get my windshield replaced, and he was working there, and handsome guy. And I was like, hey, I'm having an event. Would you like to come? So I invited him because I was interested in him. And
wait, to church?
No, to an event. It was Egypt was doing the opening act for MVP, the launch of MVP vodka at Tilted Kilt here in Midland. So I had invited.
Yeah, that's dope.
And that was dope. Who is it? Roy Williams and them? That's their vodka.
Okay.
So it's good vodka. Try it out.
Yeah.
It's called.
What's it called?
Anyways, we're not talking about religion.
I know. and I've been trying not to drink. I'm actually not drinking this episode. I am drinking lemonade in a red cup.
Nice. So I had invited him, and then he got there. He didn't drink, which I thought was weird. But anyways, when the event was over, he walked me to my car, and we just started talking. And he was like, I don't know how we started talking about church, but he said he's a man of God. And I was like, whoa, I felt bad. I was like, oh, here I am trying to, flirt a little bit.
Yeah.
But he invited me to his church, and I went. Seventh-day Adventist.
So okay, shout out.
And I'm not.
Cause I actually came up Seventh-day Adventist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we conversated a little bit.
We probably yes, we did.
And you were like, "You're a Seventh-day Adventist," and I was like,
"Yeah."
So I'm not
cool.
fully converted. I'm learning.
Are you still doing it?
I still go to church on Saturdays.
Oh, so yeah. But do you keep the Sabbath holy, like from Friday night?
I don't go out on Fridays. I try to completely not do nothing but worship, but it's hard sometimes.
Man, that shit was hard as a kid because like my grandma was very Christian, Seventh-day Adventist, rest in peace, Big Mama. And like Friday sunset come, TV's off, all the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like we can only watch church channel, listen to church music, or do something churchy, or just sleep. And I mean, coming up, it was like rough, but now that I'm older, I mean, I'm not by far. I don't want to say I'm not religious because I do go through my phases of where I believe in God and when I don't believe in God. But like, whatever, I always pray to God.
Yeah, me too.
But sometimes, like no, when I say I pray to God, I don't mean like every day. I mean like dear God. You know what I'm saying? But now, since I kind of do and don't believe in God, I like pray to God. Or I pray to my daughter. I pray to my grandma. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I do a lot of weird shit. But so. What church do you go to? When I was in Midland, I would go to the Midland Spanish Church.
Oh wow! I know there's one here in Midland. I haven't gone to it yet. I
the English church. It's cool, you know what I mean. But like, I just like the Spanish church because the English church is really really white. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not. That's cool, but I don't really like white churches where they're not like.
Love the Odessa one. It's on 91st Street by OCFC. I love
by the new neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Mm-hmm.
been there. I think isn't the preacher named Daniel?
There is one named Daniel. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to school with that nigga. I went to boarding
Yeah.
school with that nigga, and that
Uh,
nigga was bad as fuck. And now,
he,
but when I saw him,
he did music. He used to do music.
I know he made a diss track about me.
Yeah, him and his wife
He was
together.
on a diss track about me in high school, and I did too. But yeah, it was
I would have
crazy.
to ask him about that.
It was crazy, but like I loved him. You know what I'm saying? When I was in Odessa or when I was living in Midland, I went to that church one time, and it was cool seeing him because last time I saw him, like he was running amok, and then now he's a pastor. That's fucking cool. Tell him DJ said what's up, man.
I would. It's neat. I like the diversity there. There's
Yeah, yeah.
people from Africa. There's a couple that drives from Pecos every Saturday just to come to church.
Wow. I love, and they also have good food
There's a
afterwards
doctor
too.
from Midland. He's one of our
Uh-huh.
pastors there. It's so diverse there. I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
You know the church got to be dope if you got a motherfucker driving from Pecos.
Yeah, yeah. I really miss our potlucks. We haven't had them because
Oh,
of
I used to
COVID.
love them potlucks, man.
Yeah.
I
I
did.
need to eat like that at home too, but I don't.
Now, I'm gonna switch gears real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm feeling fun and I don't want to
All right, let's
do
go.
my whatever thing on religion. But how much weed do you smoke? I ask that because every time if I take a gander at your Snapchat, which your Snapchat is beautiful because you see you living life, you're promoting your stuff. You see your daughter got an award or something. You know what I'm saying? But then I always see you with a baseball bat, a little Louisville baseball bat. Now I ask, is it gas?
I only smoke exotic.
Thank you. When did they start calling it exotic? Because at first, cause people were like, "Yo, I got that exotic, or I got that pressure," and I'm like,
It
"Huh?"
used to be Dro. Remember?
Yeah.
We got that Dro. I got the
Now,
Dro.
now when people say Joe, I'm like, "Ugh, what are you talking about? Why are you saying
I
that?"
know, like what? Now they got like lemon space head cookie dog. Like
Yeah. Yo, but have you been have you been to Colorado or Cali or some
no,
shit?
no, I need
Yo,
to.
when me and my brother went to Colorado, it man, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole time. It's fucking gone. Like man, the weed was so good and it's so cheap there. And I had dabs and acid and it was a fun
I
time.
would probably save money going to Colorado.
Huh?
I would probably save money going there.
You actually would because I mean, like look at it like this. I bought like a quarter of some shake for like $25 and then they gave me
Wow.
like a couple pre-roll joints that had keef in it for like $5. Yeah.
Wow.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like at this point, you're just smoking just to smoke now because like you pay $100 for some weed. You know what I'm saying? And over there, like you're getting a lot for $100.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
very medicinal for me. Like I'm a single mom of 5 kids, man, and I deal with a lot of
But you got
BS.
5 kids?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. How's
Mhm.
that?
Great. I wouldn't trade it for the
Yeah.
world. It's
Yeah.
hard. Oh my God, it's hard
What
because
what what are
it's
their
just me.
ages?
My oldest is 19. He lives on his own, him and his girlfriend. Davian is 17. He's a senior this year. He's the one that does the music. You guys will see and hear about him really
Yo,
soon.
I'm sorry, I don't want to be that guy, but like, and you didn't gotta say it, but like, I thought you were like 35 or something.
Thank you.
You say your oldest is 19?
Let me get closer so you can see. You see all these grades? I got grades. I'm 41.
Okay.
I'm 41. So
That ain't bad. Okay. So
I have
you
my
got the
19, my 17,
Mhm.
my daughter Ilani, she's 16, and then I have twins that are a boy and a girl, and they're 10.
You got twins?
Mm-hmm.
Are they bad?
They have their moments.
I got twins
I
too,
want to little
man.
girl, man. She's like my mini-me. She's my personal assistant. She's
Yeah.
mother hen of the house. But she's
Yeah.
sneaky. She's sneaky.
Yeah. Yeah. My man, I got twins. I got 13-year-old boy and a girl. And boy, them motherfuckers ratchet. Motherfucker, man. Like it's crazy. Like they get around other people, they be angels.
Right.
But here, them niggas, man. Like they just got in trouble there at school for being fucking just messy. Just messy. I told that nigga, I was like, bro, like, man. Anyway, my bad. So how much weed do you
It's
smoke?
cool.
how,
It's
how much you say you smoke in a
CBD
week?
came out too late. So
CBD is gross. CBD is nasty.
if I wasn't a
Bro,
weed
the
smoker,
taste.
then it would probably work for me.
Right, yeah. If I rarely smoked weed or didn't smoke weed, CBD would probably do what it's supposed to do. But since I am a chronic weed smoker, smoking CBD is like smoking the dietest of the dietest soda or
Mm-hmm.
weed. If it was
Yep.
weed, you know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
so we're not even gonna talk about CBD because man, CBD just tastes gross. It has a gross taste. Shout out Roger, my producer homie. He's a CBD guy because he can't smoke, but he likes that. But how much you think you smoke in a week?
That what?
How much you think you smoke in a week?
In a week? Oh my God. I probably go through 2 or 3 ounces a week.
Jesus Christ! What?
I smoke.
Okay, you know,
I want to meet Snoop for that reason.
yeah, like I thought I
Snoop
was
dosed
gonna.
me up.
I thought I was gonna be on my shit, be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I probably go through like an ounce in a week. You said 2 or 3. Like, man, and and I be trying to be so and you smoke strictly blunts or you do J's, blunts, bongs?
Um, it depends. I have a friend that makes food, so we'll eat it
So you
sometimes.
infuse it too. Okay.
Yeah. Um,
Wait,
but
but
okay, I'm
but
more of a blunt smoker.
if your friend is cooking that food, is he cooking from that ounce then? Because that's not the same as smoking.
It's not the same. You're right, but no, blunts. That's why I be smoking
How
blunts
many blunts you smoke a day?
a day. Oh my gosh. I'll buy me a box of Swishers and it'll last me maybe 2 or 3 days.
Man, I bought me 3 packs of White House today, and I thought I was doing something. I was at this restaurant. I was like, yeah, give me 3 packs of White House, nigga. And you're buying boxes. Going
Yeah.
and yours, but I smoke a lot of joints. But yeah, I don't smoke nearly as much. The other day, I was actually thinking like, yo, I should quit smoking. I thought about it.
I tried. It is.
Do
I'm
you
not fun.
do you get moody? You get moody and shit.
Uh, Around my kids, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, because of motherfucker. I know, boy. Because my kids, boy, I have to be nice every time I'm around them motherfuckers. They be off the chain, man. But when I was younger, I would probably be more moodier. But when I moved to the Virgin Islands,
Mhm.
if I quit smoking, I was offered like a lot of money to do something. And that shit, once I did that and I did it for 2 years, I was like, yo, I could really quit the smoking shit. And so like now I don't even really smoke that much. Like I probably will smoke a blunt maybe at 4 and then probably smoke a joint with my girl maybe when she get home and then maybe like a joint before bed.
I
So
kind
I'm
of
doing like one blunt and 2 joints.
Yeah, no.
I'm,
So
I'm, I suck.
I'll roll one before I go to bed, and I'll smoke maybe half. Wake up, brush my teeth, do the next half while I'm getting ready. On my
Yeah,
way to school, because I go to school, and I'll smoke another in between
yeah,
classes, after
yeah.
school, on my way home, just throughout the day. And that's
I,
normal. Like, I function normal. I'm like, I feel like, I don't know. It's
I
just feels
yeah.
it feels great. It's nice. And I'm like, hey everyone, you should be like me.
So
I
do
feel
you
like
get
the
real?
world, huh?
Do you get real talkative?
I'm real talkative regardless.
Yeah,
So that's normal. But
I
I'm
don't.
just
I get real, just like leave me alone.
but then it depends on the weed too, because if it's a down weed,
Right,
I'm
right.
not gonna want to fuck with you. Like, sorry.
Ah,
And don't take it
So
personal. I'm just feeling hella great.
let's talk about this Crown Radio.
All
Now
right.
now see, I've been confused because y'all been doing out the test.
Yeah. So we've been doing
It's
little test runs here and there. We'll program a whole day. Um,
uh
it's still new to us, so we're still learning everything. That's why we're doing the test runs.
yeah.
Um, so and we're still in the process of getting more shows together because we're gonna try to be we're gonna be a full radio station.
But what do the test runs like? What's that?
It's just a chance to give people a taste of what we're doing, let them listen all day. It's also a chance for us to figure out the scheduling, the programming. So, well, for them, because I'm not
Yeah.
doing that. And a
So
chance to show people what we're doing, in a sense.
okay, so it's like a public thing.
Yeah, yeah. So whenever I share that, anybody can go to the link and listen. And
Yeah.
well, like I said, we have pre-recorded shows on there because we have it's called The Rundown. It's a podcast that we're going to be doing as
Okay.
well. I'm sure we'll have other shows along the way.
Right.
So, like I said, this is new. We're still trying to get it all together, but we want to play everything. We want to play the country. We want to play Spanish. We want to play it
So
all.
it doesn't just have to be y'all's artists. It can be
No, it's for everybody. So right now, I'm putting all the packages together. We can do if you want to play your song, add your song to the playlist that we play. We can do that. If you want, say you have an album coming out and you want to play your whole album, we'll do a show based around you and play your album, do snippets of your album and interview you in between some songs or whatever and make that
yeah.
whole show about you. So, and it could be about you. It could be a song. It could be a whole project. It could be a mixtape. If you want to play your whole mixtape, we could do that. So if you got, say you have a clothing brand and you want to do some advertising, we're going to have advertising space available for
Yeah.
people like that. We'll have sponsors. So
And so where would one find this?
it's, I don't know the link off the top of my head right now,
So good. Like
but
you can give me the link
it's
and then I'll put it with this video, you know what I'm saying, so people know.
okay, cool. Yeah, I'll get that for you. But it's, I want to say it's called Crown. It's, anyways, you hit the link and we're on there and you'll be able to download the app as well.
Yeah. And when does that go live?
We're launching it in April. If
Okay.
everything
And
goes well.
so from that point in April, will it be just new shit from there on? Because right now, are you doing reruns or?
There are reruns of the shows that well, I can't really say they're reruns because a lot of people haven't really heard these shows.
Right,
So
right, right.
there
Yeah,
is
yeah.
new shows, and so it's some shows that we've already pre-recorded and put together. But he's been playing a lot of. It just depends. So he did a R&B segment the other day and played a
Yeah,
lot of old school R&B that we grew up with. So
yeah,
and then
yeah,
he's throwing our songs in between, and he'd throw in other artists, some of our
yeah.
artists as well.
Yes, I dabbled a little bit when you posted like your SoundCloud, and it sounds pretty legit. Sounds pretty legit. Now, let's see. Now, as the show, I mean, I'm not gonna go through a lot, but there's some comments from people. Do you see that at the bottom?
Oh, hey, April. Oh, thank you, love.
Yes. Let's see. You know Caleb? You know Caleb?
Yes, I know Caleb. When
That's
I
my
was
nigga.
10, Caleb first got signed.
I always tell him I feel like he looks like he's gonna shoot me. I love Caleb though. I love him. And then my mom. I'm sorry. Like I that's why I try not to do the weed talk and all this stuff. I'm sorry, mother. But I did not smoke on here. Um, Kitty Blues. She says, "Hey, girl, you're amazing."
Oh, she's awesome.
Now, I wanted to just do that, because every time that people comment stuff, I feel like it dig by not acknowledging, or because sometimes I don't want to cut the person off or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that test run I just did right there worked. So I may do that from some point on. I don't know. Let's see. Is there anything? What's going on? You into politics?
Not really, to be honest with you.
Me neither. I'm just there. I'm just here.
I mean, I vote, yes, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Correct.
We have to live regardless. I have to make sure my kids get fed regardless. I have to follow rules just like everybody else. So
yeah.
I mean,
how's your sister? She cool?
She's doing good. She's
working the hell out of it. I remember I asked her one time I wanted to work out with her. But
you should. She's doing
it was like years ago. I think I was just trying to holler. But
so, I used to be like close to 300 pounds at one point in my life.
I remember seeing the picture. You did used to be bigger. So shout out to you because you look amazing.
Thank you. I used to be a size 22 wide. That's big in
22 wide?
Pants.
What's the wide though?
I guess just the wider. I don't know. I just.
I mean, 22 would seem like it's big enough.
And I'm in an 11. I'm a size 11 now.
What? So, but do you work out?
Yeah, not religiously, not like I should. But
when you were that size, what made you be like, yo, let me get this shit together?
I started getting upset at myself because I couldn't keep up with my kids. And I didn't want to be that mom that my kids had to be like, Mom, did you take your pills? Or Mom, I don't want my kids to have to take care of me later in life.
Yeah.
That they've got their own lives to live,
Yeah.
That's what I raised them for, to go live their lives and be who they're going to be. I don't want them to have to worry about Mom so much. And I wanted to be able to enjoy life more. And this was before Mari became a trainer. But I lived on like a dead-end street out in the country in Odessa. And one day I just got up and I was like, I'm going to start walking. I couldn't run for nothing. I could not jog at all. I was too heavy, I couldn't, nothing. But I made it a point to go walk 10 minutes a day. No matter what time of day it was, I did not end my day until I had a 10-minute walk. 10 minutes turned into 20 minutes, 20 to 30. After a while, I could jog. After a while, I could run. I would just challenge each and every day. Around there, that's when Mari started her personal training. She's always been athletic. We used to tell her she was a doctor. We used to tell her that La India Maria, that Mexican movie star with the braids. I don't know if you remember. She's like an old Mexican movie star. You'll look her up, La India Maria. And when you see her, you'll think of my sister Mari. But my mom used to do her braids, and she was real skinny, and me and my other sister were always heavy set. So we used to tell her that was her mom, and that her mom left her at the doorstep. So pursued her acting career. She believed us for the longest time, but she got into training, and then she just showed me what exercises to do, and I kind of just stuck with it. I don't diet. I can't diet.
Yeah.
But I work out. I don't mind working out. So
that's good. That's a pretty dope story. How long did that take?
man, this was probably right after it was after my twins, and after I had a moment. I had several moments while I came really close to death. But after I had my twins, I had an incident where I literally almost died, like several times.
Yeah.
After I had my twins, I had a C-section, and I had a tubal where they cut and burn your tubes and tie them, and then I guess my body, I was growing cysts in my uterus, and I would get really bad periods, like bad. One day, I remember I drove myself to the hospital because I had no energy at all. And I don't even know, all my kids were little. My twins were babies, and I don't even know how I made it to the hospital, but I drove myself there, and the nurse told me if I wouldn't have gone, I would have died in my sleep because I had no blood in my system. We hold 5.5 to 6 pints of blood in our system at normally. They had to give me 5 pints of blood.
Jeez.
And I could have died that night. So, but after that, my situation didn't get better. We ended up finding a tumor. I had a DNC done where they go in and they scraped everything. So I didn't have nothing. And then that was September. From September up until that following March, I had a tumor that grew from nothing to the size bigger than a baby's head. Growing in me, like, and I didn't have insurance. I didn't have money. Single mom, trying to make it, trying to work. Didn't make enough to get help from Medicaid. Like, I had to come up with $10,000 for the doctor to even touch me.
Damn.
It took me 2 weeks. I raffled cakes. My mom's a cake decorator. She makes wedding cakes and stuff. I made plates. I did whatever I could to get that money. Came up with it in 2 weeks. Took it to the doctor. That same day, they took me to the hospital. My surgery was supposed to last 45 minutes. It lasted over 3 hours.
Damn.
When I came out of surgery, you don't see your doctor after surgery. You're lucky you see your doctor in the aftercare appointments. You're lucky you get to see them and follow up. When I woke up, my surgeon was waiting for me to wake up. And at the time, I worked in the medical field. So I already knew for my surgeon to be right next to me, something was not right. Something happened.
Right.
So I'm like coming out of surgery, out of anesthesia. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here, Dr. Raja? And he's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Naomi. I'm so sorry. I'm like barely waking up from surgery. I'm hearing my doctor who just operated on me telling me he's sorry, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm drugged up. And it turns out if they would have waited 5 more minutes to cut me open, I would have died. The tumor was decaying, it was dying, it was necrotic. It was about to burst when they opened me up.
So what's he sorry for then?
I had no blood in my system. They had to give me blood transfusions where I had no blood. And if that cyst or that tumor would have busted, it would have poisoned me and I would have died instantly because I had no blood in my system. The surgery took 3 hours because that tumor had ruptured through my uterus and attached itself to my other organs. They had no choice but to take my uterus. And then it was crazy. Like, to think I almost died. And
damn.
I was just living, taking care of my kids, trying to come up with the money to get the medical help I needed to get.
Yeah.
But I'm here.
Glad you're here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really am. Damn, I did not know that. You know, it's
There's a
crazy.
lot of, yeah.
You know, like when you tell somebody, like something like that, and then when you don't know the words to say, it's kind of me right now. Like, like yo,
I
no, that. But okay, but why was he saying sorry though?
Because I almost died. This man was. It kind of took me a while to get that money, and then I finally did, and I guess
Oh,
he
is he
felt
saying
bad.
like I'm sorry for being a hoe ass nigga like that?
And I should have done. I didn't. He didn't realize how severe the
Ah,
bill.
okay. Now I get it. Yeah, nigga, you better be sorry. Shit.
Yeah. So I don't know if I
Yo,
saw him like
I'm
that.
sorry. Like,
I don't think I
fuck.
ever got any bills after that.
Right? That nigga was like, yo, I pay it. I got it.
Yeah,
Like,
it
yeah,
was very.
that has to be a tough thing, especially when you're like a doctor and you know that there's a surgery that can be life threatening to somebody and they don't have the money. They ain't like you can't just be like, yo, come to my crib. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Wow,
And
that's
that's sad because it makes you wonder how many other mothers have been in my situation, Not just mothers, fathers, because that can happen to
people,
anybody.
just people.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like just people, period. And I mean, and even if they were in that situation, like I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when my daughter passed away, my cousin introduced me to this guy like a week later, and his son had just passed away. And I think he like I don't know, but his son had just passed away. And even for me being fresh off of my shit, like I told him, I was like, bro, like I don't know what to say. Like I'm so sorry, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like it's man, yeah, that's tough. Wow. But see, now you're here good, kicking healthy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's
That's
good.
the first time I've seen death, though, I promise. But yeah, I've been through a lot.
Yeah, damn. Wow. But damn. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
No, and don't be sorry. It's just
Yeah, I think
um,
saying sorry is just like the go-to thing people say. Like, no, okay, I'm sorry for saying sorry, but I'm sorry about that. But
yeah. I just feel everybody has their own different cross to carry,
right.
and I just feel
Hey,
that was my.
you know Chris?
Oh yeah,
Oh man, that's my nigga too. Wow, we got some of the same niggas.
man, I'm mad love for him. Mad love for him and his wife.
Yeah, that's my guy, man.
Man,
Um,
I know a lot of people, Mo. Come on now.
I know. I'm sorry. 'Cause I forget that people who are actually from West Texas know more people than me. I just lived there for a very
I
long
said no
time.
more than you. I just know a lot of people.
But yeah, I mean, it's crazy, the small world. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy seeing that we have a lot of the same friends. But any last words you want to tell the people where they can find you, how they can find you, how they can get in contact with you if they want any services?
I have my Naomi G page on Facebook, my personal Facebook as well. My Instagram is Naomi G 1114. I have a Twitter, but I'm really not. I need to bring my Twitter up. It's at simply Naomi. I don't remember. See, I don't even know my Twitter. But yeah, everything's really just Naomi G.
Yeah.
I run all the Crown Republic pages as well. Crown Republic Entertainment, Crown Republic Media Marketing.
Wait, I didn't ask you this. You said y'all do do y'all what about podcasters?
Yes.
There's young black independent podcasters out there. Talking myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about us? We need help as well.
That's what we're here for. And yes,
Okay.
I mean, you guys are entertainers as well. You guys are a part of this industry just as much as other artists are.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's what I'm here for, you guys. I help connect the dots. Um, I all of this fell in my lap. I've learned a lot along the way. I do a lot of reading. I go to school right now because I'm going for my associates in business management, because I'm the type of person that I'm gonna learn as much as I need to for what I do. So and I love doing this. I enjoy doing this. I love being a part of someone's idea, because it all starts in here. And to hear them talk about it, and then to be there with them throughout the whole process, to see it all come alive, from the beat to the lyrics to the production to just all of it. I love that. That's fun for me. So, but that's what we're here for. We're here to connect the dots for you guys. So hit me up.
And you said Crown Radio comes in April?
We're trying to launch it in April. Yes, sir. So stay tuned. Follow me on all my pages. That way you can stay up to date on all that.
Yes, and I'm excited. And what I love about these little podcast things I do is that I also get to know just more about the person that, you know what I'm saying, that I thought I knew. Not saying that in a bad way. My words are just weird. Since Susan words weird lately. But like just knowing more about you, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know half of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You just told me, and that's crazy, and that's like that's a good. Those are good stories, because it makes for a great ending. You know what I'm saying? That you can last and still be alive through all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It means that we supposed to be
wait
here.
till I write my book. You're gonna be like,
when's that? When are we expecting?
Oh man, my book. Hopefully next year. Hopefully next year.
Okay.
I kind of put it on pause for a little bit. My poetry I want to do this year, within this next year. But
and you know, if in your book, if anywhere you could put like, I saved Moke from killing himself. You could put that in there.
I will
I'm cool with that. I'm definitely cool with that. All right, Naomi, it was great having you on my show. Finally.
Thank you for having me, Moke.
Not a problem. And I'm gonna really be in touch with you about some shit, because I'm seeing Chris. He said you're like one of the hardest. What did he say? I don't want to fuck up his words. He said Naomi, one of the hardest hustling promoters in the game. So
thank you, Chris.
I'm gonna take you up on a offer, or there's no offer, but I do want to talk to you though. So
we'll talk for real.
All right. Thank you for being on. See ya.
Thank you for having me. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me on my page, all of my pages, and just stay up to date. Say hi too. Don't be scared to say hi.
Yes, please say hi. Oh, and for the guys, are you single?
Yeah, but I'm not looking. I'm
too busy. Can't shoot your shot. Can't shoot your shot. Sorry, I was trying to set it up. Well, that's good. Focus on your money and the music, and we shall talk soon.
Thank you, guys. Thank you again. God bless each and every single one of you.
All right, bye. All right, people. This was another great show. Like I said, Moke by Moke West was good. This was good. I got these coming up. And shout out Ern. Ern, I got your text. Ern texted me during the show and said, I still don't know how to use the logos he sent me. And that's the little thing in the corner. So maybe I don't. Ern, I'm going to hit you up after this, and we're going to discuss. Shout out everybody watching. Sorry about the weed talk, Mom, but it just happens sometimes. Thank y'all for watching it. I love y'all, and we will figure shit out as we go. And I'm going to go eat some food out.